What's up, guys? Getting ready to watch episode 1104? I think it's 1104. Yep, of One Piece. Last we saw, what left us on a huge cliffhanger. Okay, not only is Kid and his crew arriving in Elbaf, but Monkey D. Garp is going after Blackbeard. I mean, the show just never stops. It's good and it's bad, but it's mostly good. The show just never stops. It keeps going and it keeps going and it keeps hitting you with these huge, hype-filled moments. Elsewhere on Egghead, I don't know whether we're going to be focusing on Egghead or going into some of the outside world, but what's going on in Egghead right now? Shit. Again, my famous saying, shit is hitting the fan. CP0 is currently in a fight with Zoro and Brooke. And then to go along with that, there's a traitor who is doing some weird shenanigans in Vegapunk's lab, not only opening I forget the name for it, but not only letting CP0 in the first place, but also I think getting Bonnie or luring Bonnie into to find Kuma's memories. So I'm interested in that. I'm very interested in this traitor because I want to know the motivations, because the motivations don't feel like government adjacent. They don't feel like they're on the government side, or specifically they don't feel like they're on CP0's side. CP0 didn't even know about doesn't know about an alliance or anything like that, or I think they would have planned a secret entry. So I'm interested. Again, for those who haven't watched my last couple episodes, my running theory is York right now. York with a Lilith backup guess, but I think that she's a red herring, so we will find out. Other than that, I don't have anything I'd really like to open up with. I'm sure I'll go on one of my packaged rants at the end of the episode. Let's get into episode 1104 of One Piece. Let's get into it. You know, when One Piece ends, I'm very curious if we'll ever get an interview from Oda that really goes in depth into the length of time that goes by, whether it be when he comes up with an idea and then when he actually releases it, or you know he sets some Easter eggs into plan and they don't really come to fruition for like 1,000 episodes. So I wonder when he came up with this Kuma stuff, like fully detailed the outline. I'm very interested in that.
Bonnie, 待つんじゃ。それはクマとは一切関係のない。
Another flashback?
重い。じゃあ、ウエストブルーのある学者がこう言った。人は死後21グラムの質量を。話が見えんな。似ていると思わんか？お前の能力。それは見えるはずのない痛みを存在させ、他人にそれを押し付ける。末梢神経の信号を無線で。
Is that the pain of Kuma or Vegapunk?
ならば心象はどうだ？心象。そう、イメージや思い出も神経細胞から出る信号である。重さは？大きさは？私はそれが知りたいのだ。それは痛みじゃ。知っておろう、クマの能力。それは死ぬほどの痛みなんじゃ。
いや、違う。
記憶を出してみせろというのか。 俺に恥をさらせと。頼む。科学はさらに進歩できる。私しか見ない。絶対に。
Come on, Kaku, show us what you got. How have you improved these last couple of years?
お前が強いのは分かっとるからの。こっからは全力で行かせてもらうぞ。
This man is the toughest giraffe in the history of this world, man.
ところでどうやってベガパンクを連れ出すつもり？
何か知ってんなら先に言え、ステューシー。詳しいんだろ。
You been here before? Why am I sort of in love with Stussy, man? They brought the Seraphim with them? I didn't see them get through the...
いや、よく見ろ。戦況は不利と言え。
About to get a 2v7?
こいつら命令もしてねえのに。
下へは戻せないわよ。もうドームは閉じてる。
くそー。あの短いバリアのトラブル中に呼び。
They didn't give them the orders, so that means that someone above them gave them an order secretly?
セラフィムは戦況に応じてわずかに自己判断できる人格が備わっている。いや、解除のリミットを察したのか。これは CP0 も誤算だろう。意表をつけるかもしれん。意見順位が上の我々がいるこのラボフェーズでは、セラフィムは我々の力となる。
And there's something going on behind the scenes here. There has to be. Something that I'm just not seeing.
熊を撃ち落とせ。マリージョへ行かせるな。
Man, he's gonna be back up, and he gonna be climbing. Is it love? Damn. Oh, I was right the first time, man. Making me second guess myself. Is he glitching? Okay, you saw. Oh, he's awakened.
いつか借りを返してやろうと思ってたところ。
Come on. Let's see how cool he looks.
ただ、呪
Oh.
のは
You probably will, but let him get a couple of licks in.
船を頼む。ブルック、了解。ビーガン。キリマンジャイロ。まだまだまだ。
Come on, Kaku!
うねうねしたもんとは我の国でさんざ戦ってきた。
Man, someone's gotta have the snake fruit.
ベガパンクが出てくる前に。
Man, Vega. I mean, Lucy just looks so awesome. Oh man, bro.
そのまま任務完了してしまえ。
Did they have a trainer too? I thought something was weird with Stussy earlier, but not Trader.
してるステーシー。
何って眠らせただけよ。あなたもそうして。
Whoa, 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 whoa. Rocks Pirates.
飲み込めねえな。
Buckingham Stussy. Cologne. But why would she be on...
ごめんなかったらまず
Yo, hold up a second.
神江斬新
Most successful clone. Yo.
ワイルドなんだかな。
廃炉石。
I don't think she's on our side though.
強いと分かっているあなたたちとまともに戦うほど愚かじゃないわ。許してね。
Yo, what the heck? What was that? Why'd she turn all vampire on us? I want to go back so I just want to make sure I didn't misread any of her introduction. Mad's first successful clone, modeled after former member of the Rocks Pirates, Miss Buckingham Stussy. Okay. I'm trying to formulate some theories here. Mads was run by Vegapunk. I can't see a world in which that would make Stussy loyal to Vegapunk. Yeah, I don't think that this would mean that Stussy is loyal to Vegapunk. If anything, I feel like there might be some weird, I don't know, clone feelings of hatred. But I could be easily proven wrong. I could be proven wrong in the next episode. Man, I didn't expect that. I didn't expect that because they're building up a traitor on our side, and I wouldn't have expected a traitor on Stussy's side. I felt tension between Stussy and Lucci, and even earlier in the episode, there was a weird exchange between Lucci and Stussy, but I didn't think anything of it. Surely didn't expect that. But again, going along with what I was saying, I don't think this means that she's on Vegapunk's side. If anything, I would think that this is a third side. This might be an arc of betrayal where everyone just betrays everyone. You know what I mean? Where we think people are on each other's sides and they just backstab each other. I would love that. I would love that. But I just don't see a world in which like Stussy would team up with us. Especially right now because I don't think Kizaru is anywhere near. Which would mean that Kaku and Lucci would get wiped out like that because it'd be like, what, 2-on-28 or anything like that. So I think this is a... It's very hard to formulate a coherent theory here. I could very well see this devolving into not a good versus evil, but a 1v1v1v1v1. You know what I mean? With a whole bunch of different organizations and groups and personalities fighting against each other and with each other with temporary alliances. Rock's Pirate, Buckingham Stussy. I know that we've gotten... I'm assuming that one day we're going to get like a full-blown Rock's Pirates flashbacks. The Rock's Pirates and Rock's D. Zebek is one of those parts of the show that honestly I've not had a lot of good theories on. It's hard for me to make theories on Rox. I've had, slight discussions with some of my friends about, like maybe Rox had a son, maybe it was Blackbeard, or the one that I really like is Buggy. I really like the theory that Buggy would be... I don't know. The problem with One Piece... It's something I say at least once every episode. It's hard to really get into the theories of what other people say, like in YouTube videos or anything like that, because I'm not caught up with the manga, so I don't want to get spoiled on anything. But just from talking to my friends, my favorite theory that I've had is that Buggy is Rox's son, and that Rox really wasn't like super powerful. He wasn't like Blackbeard. He's more like Buggy, where he's sort of faking and pretending, and he somehow luckily got all these guys to work under him. I would really enjoy that. But Buckingham Stussy, I think I've heard that name before, but the it's not clicking immediately. It's not clicking into my head. But I could see a world where Stussy is more loyal to the... I don't know. I would say more loyal to the government, but at the same time, I don't think... Because right now, Lucci is a loose cannon. It feels like he's just out for pure revenge, pure blood hatred, as opposed to listening to orders or anything like that. Kaku, I don't know. Honestly, I feel like Kaku might be more loyal to Lucci at this point than any of his bosses. But I don't know. It's just too early, especially right after this betrayal. It's just a little too early for me to really formulate a strong theory that I'm confident with. But that was surprising. Man, that was surprising. Man, this might be the most baddie we've had in a while. They gotta slow down on these animations and what they're doing, man. This feels like an HBO show or something like that. Not animated One Piece, but who knows? Something else that I just realized, I know, unrelated to this episode, I know last episode I discussed the fact that I had watched the One Piece live action Netflix show. I didn't say that I will be continuing that show when it airs. Hopefully they go for as long as possible. At bare minimum, I hope they get to Water 7 and Annie's Lobby, just because that's the peak of the show. But when that resumes, I will be continuing with it. And not only that, but I've also heard rumblings. I've not gone in depth with my information searching for it. But I've heard that Netflix is also planning on doing animated reboot, starting from the very beginning of One Piece, and just doing a let's go like a remaster of sorts, cutting out the filler and all that. If they do that, I will be watching that as well, because that gets me very interested. Sorry, I just wanted to go on a little tangent. I'm trying to think here. Something, I don't know if it's too much to ask of you guys, whoever's watching these videos at this point. Because there's so many episodes I've watched and I've not been able to rewatch it, there's obviously stuff I'm missing. When I bring something specific up and I ask for help if I've forgotten anything, let me know. I'm just trying to think back on Stussie's character. We met her in Whole Cake, correct? At the tea party, specifically with a lot of focus with Big News Morgans and all that. I don't think we knew her before that. I just want to make sure, because you think of something like Whole Cake, which is what, technically 2 arcs ago, but in actuality probably 300 episodes ago. So with how long Wano is, my perception of time and my remembrance of characters and episodes is gone on the wayside, so to speak. Other than that, I think that's going to be everything for this episode. Very, very interested to see what's going on here. I really want to know whose side people are on. I mean, because I did say, this feels like not good versus evil. This feels like you versus you versus you. You know what I mean? The Straw Hats versus the Vegapunks versus CP0 versus Stussy versus the Marines versus the government. Whatever. What side Kizaru's on due to the Sentomaru stuff. Whether or not they're going to send even more people. Whether or not someone like Alkainu or the 5 Elders or Vice Admirals or anyone else shows up. Not that Im would show up, but is Im going to pull a Lelouchia on this place after something happens? I don't know. I do not know, and I'm so excited to find out. That's going to be it for this episode. That was episode 1104 of One Piece. If you guys have any comments, please leave them below. If you guys liked it, just leave a like. I'd really appreciate it, and I will see you guys in the next reaction video. You guys have a good one.